What's up guys, Jason Wardrop here, and in today's video I want to give you a quick Facebook ads tutorial. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to set up your Facebook pixel in 2018. If you're a complete beginner and have no idea what the Facebook pixel is, we're going to cover what it is and how to set it up and how to go through and access it inside of your Facebook ads manager. Alright guys, so before we jump onto my computer and I show you exactly how to set it up and how it's used and all that stuff, I want to just quickly explain what a Facebook pixel is. Alright, so a Facebook pixel is basically Facebook's way of tracking everyone who visits your website, your landing pages, people that become leads, people that purchase items on your website. It's just their way of tracking all the people that are on Facebook, right? So there's one Facebook pixel per Facebook ads account. So the pixel, the reason why that has that name is because way back in the day, what they used to do to be able to go track people that visit different websites is they'd make a small image that was 1 pixel by 1 pixel and they'd throw it on the website. All right, and then it was so small that you couldn't even see it, but every time somebody went and loaded that image, that 1 pixel by 1 pixel image, they would know that that person visited that website, and so the pixel would fire, so it would track that person and they would know that somebody had visited that website. Now it's not an image anymore, but the name's kind of carried on just over time and it's still used as pixel. So that is the Facebook pixel. It's just basically Facebook's way of tracking everyone. All right, so with that said, let's jump onto my computer. I want to show you guys exactly where to go inside your ads manager to access it, how to create it if you guys are brand new, and then how to go through and use it with your different websites and landing pages. All right guys, so here we are. I just created a brand new ads account to show you guys exactly how this works. So to access the pixels, what we're gonna do is come up here to the ads manager, this little hamburger menu. You can come down here. It's got some frequently used base tools right here where we go to all tools and we can find it under measure and report, and we just come down here to pixels. Right now, another way to easily access it is just if you're from anywhere inside of Facebook Ads Manager, you can search your business right here and just type in pixels right there. Right, so we're gonna type in pixels and this is gonna pull up a page where it's gonna say, hey, create a Facebook pixel. Now this is a brand new Facebook ads account, and just a quick reminder, you only create 1 Facebook pixel per ads account. Right, you're gonna use that same pixel, that same little HTML copy and paste code, which I'll show you guys here in a second, on all of your websites, your landing pages, everywhere that you're gonna use your Facebook pixel. Right, so what we're gonna do is click on create a pixel right here, and you're gonna see this pops up and it's just gonna walk you through step by step. It's very easy. So we can say test account pixels name. You can go give it your own name if you want, and we're just gonna hit create right here. All right, so it's gonna take a second or two. All right, so now that we're at this point, it's gonna say use an integration or tag manager, manually install the code yourself, or email instructions to a developer. Right now, if you guys have a developer, that's perfect. You can go send this on to your developer, but they've really made it super simple and easy that you can go through and use this on a lot of the websites, landing page builders, and all that stuff that are used today. All right, so what I'm gonna do is click on manually install the code yourself, and what we're gonna do is scroll down. I usually skip this number 1 and I go to number 2. Okay, so copy the entire pixel code and paste it into the website header. All right, now this works if you're using WordPress, lead pages, ClickFunnels, Arsenal, like whatever you're using, this is gonna go through and work for your business. All right, so this right here, you just hover over and you can see copy code to clipboard. Okay, now just so you know, I have no idea what any of this code means, and I'm sure you don't either, but all you got to do is just go here and click on this. It says copy to clipboard, and so you just copy that, and now you go paste it into your website builder or your landing page builder, your funnel builder, whatever you're using. All right guys, so I'm just gonna show you a couple of quick examples here. This is very commonly used, ClickFunnels, so I just want to show you guys where to go through and put the Facebook pixel on your funnels here. So there's 2 places to do it. You can either do it each page individually in your funnel by going in here to edit page, and then once you get into the website builder here, you come up to settings, and then you could go to tracking codes, and then you can see right here, if we go back here, it says paste the pixel code at the bottom of the header section just above the head tag. Okay, so if we come over here, this is the header code. You just copy and paste this right in there. Okay, that's all we got to do, and then we just hit save. We come out here, hit save, and we are good to go. Or the other way, if we want to just have it go throughout all of the pages of the funnels in just one spot, we're just going to come over here to settings, and then we're going to go to the head tracking code right here. We can even make this bigger right here, and we can just paste that in right there. Okay, so now we just come down to the bottom. We just hit save and update settings, and this is great because obviously this one right here, you can see it just has this one page, But if you got multiple steps in a funnel, if you got like 5 or 10 different steps, you can just go paste it at one time in this settings section, and that same Facebook pixel code is going to be used throughout all those different pages. All right, so I want to show you guys really quick one other use case. This is inside of the Arsenal MKG software, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with as well. If we just come in here to the landing page builder, we just click on edit, and then we'll come over to, there's a spot where we can go paste this code as well. So what we're going to do is just come over here to the page section. We're going to go scroll down to advanced, and then you can see right here I've already got a Facebook pixel code in there, but I could just go through and paste this new one in there, or I could go through, if you want, have 2 in there, which I don't recommend having 2 Facebook pixels. And that's, you have 2 Facebook pixels if you're using multiple ads accounts. All right, so like I said, there's only 1 Facebook pixel per ads account. I highly recommend just using 1 ads account just to keep everything together. And the nice thing is Facebook will use your pixel to go through and learn and get the data that it needs to make your ads perform even better. All right, so if you're going through and you're trying to generate leads and you're saying, hey, this is the pixel I'm using, they'll use the information from that pixel, all the data that's come through, and they'll go find more people that are like the people that have already become leads. All right, or if you're going for sales, they'll go through and use your pixel data to go through and find more people that are relevant and just like those people that have already become sales. Right, so we come over here, you paste it in the header tracking code area. And then right there here on this one, you also have to do it on the thanks page. So we just click thanks, the page section, and then this header spot right here, as I showed you guys before, was already in there. We just paste it in there, and then we hit publish, and we are set and we are good to go. Okay, so now jumping back over here to the Facebook Ads Manager, just a couple of different use cases I want to show you guys as we're going through and using this Facebook pixel code. So we can do a lot of things now with this, but I want to show you guys 2 different things. The first one is going through and creating custom audiences. So what that means is that we can have Facebook, anyone that hits a specific page that the pixel is on of our website or our landing pages or funnel, whatever it is, we can say, hey, I want you to make a custom audience of everyone who visits my main website or my blog, or that becomes a lead through this funnel or purchases this product. So in order to do that, what we're gonna do is come back over here to the search spot right here, and we're just gonna type in audiences. Okay, so when we type in audiences, it's gonna pull up an audience page, and we can go through and say, hey, we want to create a custom audience. Okay, now the cool thing in here is you can go through, and this is not necessarily using the Facebook pixel, but you can upload a customer file. So like, let's say you've got tons of people's emails, phone numbers, addresses, whatever, you can upload that into Facebook and create that custom audience, which we'll go through, and we'll hit that in another YouTube video. But what we're gonna do with the Facebook pixel is create one with website traffic. Okay, so we're gonna click website traffic, and the cool thing is when you have the same pixel on all of your sites, you can say, hey, I want to create an audience for all my website visitors. Anybody who hits a page that has my pixel installed on it, I want to go through and create that audience. So we can come in here and we can say, we can max it out even. I think it's 180 days. So you can see that it goes back to 180 days. So it's the last 6 months. So anyone who has hit my website in the last 6 months, all right? So we can say all website visitors. So we'll come through and we'll create this audience, and you guys can see right here it says all website visitors. It says populating. Obviously this is a brand new ads account, this is a brand new pixel, so it's probably going to be a little bit too small, but typically it's going to take about a couple hours, even maybe 24 hours to go through and fully populate. All right, but that doesn't mean you can't go through and start creating ads and start using this custom audience. Okay, so this is one of those types of custom audiences that you can use. Or you can go through and say create an audience, a custom audience, and then say, hey, I want to do only people who visited specific web pages on my website, right? So it could be like, hey, only people that visit this blog article, or people that visited this page, like my pricing page on my website, or you know, a specific page in your funnel. All right, so this is the page right here inside of ClickFunnels that I went through and I put the pixel on. So if we want to say, hey, I just want to create an audience with people that visit this page, we're just going to come over here and click on this, and we'll just grab this URL right here. Okay, then we'll come back in to the where was it? We'll come back in here, and so we'll just click right here. We'll paste the URL right in there, and we can say the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. And this is kind of cool because you can really dive in deep with your retargeting. So if you say, hey, I only want to retarget to people that have seen this page in the last 7 days, you can go through and do that. So like, let's say we only want to retarget people who have recently seen one of our landing pages or our blog post right here. Okay, so we can come in here and see, say the audience name is blog post test demo page. All right, so now we're going to go through, create this audience, and this is everyone who's visited this page right here within the last 7 days. We can just go through, create this audience, and this is going to go through and create that audience that we can now use in our ads as well. And this is a very custom audience, which is great for retargeting, which with retargeting ads, which I'll shoot a video on that in another day, you can get your cost per lead down dramatically. I'm seeing about 20-25% cost per leads compared to what I'm getting with cold traffic. All right, so one last cool thing I want to show you guys that we can do now with these audiences. Now we've got the Facebook pixel set up, we've created the audiences, and now what we can do is go through and create what we call look-alike audiences. So a look-alike audience is kind of exactly what we just said right there, right? It's an audience of people that look just like, or they're very similar, their profiles are very similar to people of an audience that you've already created. All right, so what's cool is you can go through and you can create a custom audience of everyone on your order confirmation page. So like everyone that's purchased a certain product of yours, you could say, hey, I want to create a lookalike audience, so people that are alike the people that already purchased my product. Okay, and Facebook will go out and they'll go scan all the profiles of everyone that has a Facebook account. They'll say, okay, these are the people that look most like people that have already purchased your product. All right, their occupation, their maybe marital status, maybe their income, maybe their search behaviors or their online purchase behaviors, and they'll go through and they'll match that. So now you can go show your ads to people that are more matching your demographic. All right, so in order to do that, what we're going to do is come over here to create audience, and we're just going to come down, instead of custom audience, we're going to choose look-alike audience. Okay, so now we can choose a source, and we can come through, we can say, hey, all website visitors, the one we just created, or we can say there's a lot of the different pages that I've already got on my account associated with that. So let's just say, or we got the blog post test demo page. So let's do, hey, we want to create a lookalike audience of everyone who is like people that have visited this blog post page. So we'll just click on this. We can say a location, and I'll typically start out by doing just the United States, and then we can go through and say, hey, we want them to be within like 1% variance of that group, okay, or 2% or 3%, 4%, 5%. And so about a 1% lookalike audience is going to get you an audience of about 2 million people. You can see right here it says estimated reach of 2.1 million people. All right, and typically that's all you really need to go through and do and start out with, and you can go through and scale your ad campaigns dramatically with just 1% lookalike audiences. All right, then you can break it down in the future and go, hey, I want a 1%, this is 0 to 1%, 1 to 2%, or 2 to 3%, or this is, hey, this is everyone in the 3% range. So as you go through and change these up, you can see how these audiences grow. And obviously the profiles of those people are not as similar to those people that became leads or that purchased your product already, but it just helps you go and find a wider, more broad audience. Okay, another thing you can do right here is come down here to show advanced options, and you can actually create multiple audiences at the same time. So you can go through and create a 1%, 2%, and 5% audience all at the same time. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stay with the 1% right here. We're gonna come down and click create audience. So it's gonna create the audience, and then once again it's gonna say updating audience. It's gonna populate that and go through, and so we're ready to go through and use that. All right, guys, so that is it. That is how you go through and set up the pixel. That's how you go through and set the custom audiences up. And then to get back to the pixels, like we said, all you do is go through and type in the search business, the pixels right here, okay? And you just come in here, and they're always changing what it looks like, right? So they're always changing the user interface. So if it doesn't look exactly like this, play around with it a little bit, try to find that exact little copy and paste code that we use. But then now that we're back in here, we can see the test account pixel right here. We just hit setup pixel, and then we just come back here, and we're right back to where we started, right? Manually install the code yourself. Come down here to number 2, copy the entire pixel code and paste in the website header. Click that. Now we go and copy it into ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, Arsenal, WordPress, Wix, wherever you want to go through and use it. All right, so guys, if you guys found this video helpful, go ahead and like this video. If you guys want something more that you're unsure of still on the pixel, if you have a question, make sure you guys leave it down in the comment section, and I will be able to make sure that I answer your questions about the Facebook pixel, especially here in 2018, because Facebook is always updating the Facebook pixel and its use and how you can go through and use it for your business. So make sure that you go through, leave a comment, like this video if you guys found it helpful, and be sure to subscribe to the channel where I launch a new video every single day showing you how to grow your business, generate more leads, and make more money. All right, guys, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the channel tomorrow.